But he's going to be a piece offensively for Georgia Tech that can do a lot of things. Like that, feeding Baye Ndongo. Another alley-oop.
It's got to locate shooters. There'll be 5 guys on the floor most times from North Florida that can shoot the ball from beyond the arc.
Ndongo a little around the world. But defensively, that's where Tech has the most room to grow here in year 2 under Coach Stoudamire. As Ndongo goes to work and draws the foul. Count the basket by Ndongo. Working over the freshman Josh Harris.
We got the muscle in the stripes. Teddy V telling Teddy Valentine called that one and won. The good.
As we said, in his sophomore season, at the point for Georgia. Fed down low to Newell against Ndongo, and Ndongo with the block. McCollum. Ndongo tries to save it, and a contest in the air saved by Terry. Zipped inside, Ndongo the jam!
Oh, Asa took one on the chin. Ndongo gets the best of that one at the rim.
At the corner of First and Fowler, and Nathan George, the sophomore who had his best shooting night of the season, his last time out goes right to Ndongo and a one-hand alley-oop. John, that's what you're talking about.
Hey, that's the 2-man game right there.
As Suare heads to the bench, Ndongo playing with 4 fouls. Alley-oop! And he flushes it.
Pull back up, Fekpemi from 3, doesn't go. George pushing the pace the other way. Alley-oop, going back and slammed home by Ndongo.
The start that they've had to the season has just been amazing. It's been fun to watch. Auburn winning the Maui Invitational. Throwing it up! How about the throwdown by Ndongo? He has got some hops.
It's North Carolina by 4 on Georgia Tech in the ACC opener. Part of this triple header here on ACC. Who stopped the hammer? Two-handed flush off the baseline feed.
But a time to regroup during that timeout. They've got to match the Retrievers' energy here out of the gate.
Luke O'Brien has checked in for the Jackets, and Baye Ndongo throws it down. Here on the other end, preseason All-ACC selection Baye Ndongo. Yellow Jackets finding some of that energy here out of the timeout. Loose ball, another turnover. Here comes Nate George. Throws it up to Ndongo, who taps it in. Tough shot.
Georgia Tech on a court where it took down 3 Sweet 16 teams.
Nice defense.
Ndongo with a steal to start the game. And this is just about how it looked in the final minute of the game last year.
He's a great shooter, 95% free throw shooter, and he just...
Ndongo is in trouble. Throws it inside, Mutombo bails him out. Back to Ndongo. Shot fake. And Mutombo with a stop.
Very nice play.
That ball ripped away. That was a Guillaume. Boy, helter-skelter. 50-25, Georgia Tech. Terry on the attack. Flips it up. No, the flush. The put-back jam is there.
What he's asking.
What did I do? Great job there. Again, as a big, when your defender rotates over the blocker.
George, green lights it. No good. Offensive rebound, Ndongo. Through a double team, yes. Come on. Suare and McCollum getting ready to check in. Ndongo with a height advantage. Little dipsy-do underneath Joshua Beadle.
Steal and get it to the other end, and then big fella down low, Ndongo.
Chase Hunter and Joe Girard on a Sweet 16 team last year. George, the lob, Ndongo, count it.
Cleared out that guard, and then come back the other way. Nice job just making yourself available.
Taylor wide open. With the back iron, Lampkin keeps it alive, but the Yellow Jackets come up with it. George lobs to the rim, and it is thrown down on the receiving end of the alley-oop. A timeout here late in the first half. The Yellow Jackets, as I mentioned in the first half, Dikembe loved coming here to the Dome and playing in that marvelous rivalry between the Hoyas and the Orangemen. Ndongo has a chance for 3.
Since transferring from UMass, where last season he was first-team All-A-10. Count it, and 1. Baye Ndongo, the sophomore from Senegal, has a chance for 3.
Great pass by Nate George, hitting Ndongo in the pocket, and Ndongo making a big-time finish.
No feel. Adidas, they just feel different, and the weight distribution's a lot different, and it just takes a little bit to get used to.
McCollum, lob, jam!
for Baye Ndongo. Half court, get out and run. Excellent advance pass, and McCollum throws it up.
It has been 6 players total because Ryan Mutombo we have not really seen since the first half. That's picked off by Ndongo, 3-on-2. And Mustaf has a chance at the and one. Very telling these first few minutes here of the second frame. Ndongo counted in the foul and a chance to make it a 1-possession game.
Great job there. Getting Ndongo the ball on the move. They've been doubling him in the post.
Back rim, Powell rebounds in the second chance. Here's Ndongo. It's Mutombo with the pass.
And Coach, you've only seen this from very few people. He may have top of the backboard hops.
He gets up.
Here's Powell trying to shoot Georgia Tech back in front and does. But at the other end, how do you say this?
3-ball, corner pocket, Duncan Powell, stack them up.
You know, having that lengthy body, athleticism, you know, he's capable of getting steals and getting deflections on that end.
Well, I think Damon Stoudamire had the same idea.
When Ndongo is active, sprinting into the screen.
Foley.
Good block by Suarez. You saw Smith on that back cut. Fake like he was going to penetrate, get that step back to go. Not an easy shot to go down.
He's got 12, and there's a tip ball by Terry. Ndongo leads the other way to Powell, who will lay it in. Zachary against Nathan George. Uses a Ndongo screen, the lob, and Ndongo the flush. 6.5, 8 in the game for Baye Ndongo. Gorgeous setup here for Baye Ndongo, Coach.
Yeah. Great pass.
McNeely launched it, Mike, and then turned around and headed back the other way. Inside, they get the jam. Georgia Tech, high percentage. Andrew Rohde, the junior from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. That ball fumbled away in the paint. Georgia Tech on the run, 2-on-2. Ndongo trying to get all the way to the rim, and he does so successfully.
58-48.
Yeah. He showed his athleticism right there. Great job coming from the weak side, grabbing it with 2 hands.
That opportunity and coaching them to their potential is special as a coach. Wow, what a great set by David Stoudamire.
Ndongo still wants to be in this big man mix, though.
Got to give it to him. Give it to Ndongo down low. He's got the mismatch.
And he's got Campbell down on the block. Powell instead takes it right to the rim and the dunk back. If you don't give it to me, I'll go get it.
But they got to be careful getting back into that isolation basketball. What a pass. Great pass right there. But BC, what's really had them going early on is the ball movement. They're getting great looks at the rim.
And an outstanding first half. 13 points, 3 3-pointers, 5 rebounds. Turnaround by Ndongo has been outstanding. That's a pro move by Baye Ndongo.
Made one in each of the last 2 games. He can make that shot. He can also block shots. Pittsburgh will keep it along the baseline.
Taylor at 21 against Georgia Tech last year. Slicing inside, turned away by Ndongo.
He's really making plays on the defensive end. Offense to defense. Hey, what a slam, Ndongo! He's been, unbelievable. Then we got a block on this end by Ndongo, and on the other end, slam with the one hand. He's doing it all. Uh-oh.
The line, and Ndongo with the thunder!
What a play. It's tough, man. They're getting unlucky plays. The ball's not bouncing away. They're getting out hustled. But what about the slam by Ndongo out the out-of-bounds play? 2 hands to the one hand.
George, good head fake. Lost the handle. And Harris going to slow it down.
Nate George has just not been the same player. Wow.
I tell you that. I mean, that's getting after it right there. And Ndongo and Salas trying to throw it down. And he played just 16, 17 minutes at Syracuse in a regular season finale after he got elbowed in the mouth. Oh, the stuff by Ndongo coming out of nowhere to slam it down. Corey, you keep telling me you got to box out.
You got to go box out, especially when Baye Ndongo is in the painted area.
You cannot allow him room to operate as he goes over the top.
36% from three. His hand is all over this game right now. It's a triple-double watch for him. His hair unbraided, though, in the 19 games. He's shooting significantly less at 38%.
And Ndongo with a spectacular rejection. Man, did he get back. And his first block as he closes in on a double-double.
And Angel Gray going in depth. The miss by Duncan Powell. They're still shooting 50% from three.
Flag trying to take the baseline. Went for the dunk, and he's denied by Ndongo, who skied up for the rejection. Trying to turn that into points. Here's Terry, but no. Powell went for the save, and he's able to do it, deflecting it off.